Hello there, dear goddess. Hello. Rochelle Richard, founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences. Guiding you into and through finding your power in every moment. However, you may definitely hear in my voice today that there's a lot of heaviness. It seems so dark in the world right now. I truly feel as though I'm being drug back down into the abyss that I had fought so hard to get out of. That I'm literally watching people willingly walk into it. That dark underbelly of this world that I knew for so long with so much evil. And now I am truly doing the best I can, which is why I'm actually eager, so eager to see what the cards have to say for Thankful to Thrive Thursday. Because right now, the shadow inside me is telling me that all hope is lost. Today was a very, very dark, dark day in United States history. But we've been in a lot of dark days lately in this world, haven't we, Goddess? And I suppose if we look throughout what history we have been told history is, we can see that there's been a lot of dark days for humanity. The deeper part of me says that, well, the darker it seems, to know too that the brighter the brighter the light is also. Because that is balance. That is this realm of duality. So let's see, dear goddess, let's see what sort of empowerment guidance we can receive on this day. And normally I'm not keen on specifically marking a date unless it's tied to a video immediately previous or connected with such a powerful time in our history. Very much. Wow. First we have the friendship card, and right now I'm sure we all can agree that right now is probably the most divisive time in human history, where it's literally as though, because it's as though this planet, this realm is literally being split apart into very, very obvious halves. Those who are awakened, who see this whole construct of manipulation and enslavement that is being perpetrated on humanity, and which is why we're here, to liberate all these souls that are stuck in this endless cycle, constantly having to come back and do the same lessons over and over and over again. This is why, for me, why I do and always will fight that exit strategy, shall we say. I'm not going to say the S word because, sometimes, you, God forbid, you get banned. But, making my exit by choice. Because I know for certain I've done it before in past lives. I know for certain. I absolutely know for certain. But that's the thing is we are here to be the light. And it's been so challenging. It's been so challenging. Because again, I've been in so much dark, and to watch this country spiral down into that same darkness I had fought so hard to get out of, that brought me to becoming a self-love empowerment coach. And you know, that's definitely something about my journey, and you've got to recognize too, is that every person comes into your life for a reason. There's always a reason, always a reason that someone comes into your life. However, they stay for only a season or a lifetime. And maybe, obviously, some stay for just a reason, which means, I guess, you know, that would have been more of someone just in passing. But those friends, those you call friends, a season or a lifetime. And on my self-love empowerment journey, I tell you, there have been those who actually would say to me, I don't want to learn manifestation. So, you know, I think our friendship is done. And I'm like, wow, you don't want to reclaim your power and create life on your terms? Okay. Because, dear Goddess, I've definitely been seeing this in myself. And I imagine you may very well too. That you're torn in this place of saying, I need to protect my own energy and have boundaries. However, I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to say, it's time for me to go my own way. Because I'm being called to go that way. Because we fear leaving them behind. Here's the thing, dear Goddess. You're here on your mission. And this is what growth is all about. Is learning to recognize when it's time to spread your wings and fly. It's time to spread your wings and fly. Be grateful for all these friendships, because you did call them friend. They were obviously then friend at some point in time. And just because they choose not to continue to go with you or be there in your experience there, that's okay. That's okay, because you holding you back for someone else is going to forever create a divide within yourself. Growth means to accept what is and what is to be done in order to be, do, and have what you want in your life. Your old life is going to cost you your new one. Your new life, well, it will. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. And right now, as the earth plane, this physical realm is breaking apart into the 5D and the 3D, those who are choosing to stay in that victim mentality, choosing to give away their power, they're going to continue to have that experience. And for me, I desire to continue to grow, to learn, grow, ascend, and expand, or expand and ascend, as I say too. Okay? It's why you're here. It's about that detachment and following the call of your soul. I certainly needed these cards because I don't know about you, but I've definitely had some anger. I think more so, and you're going to find this, because in order to truly thrive, and in order for us to truly be rising out of that victim mentality, it's recognizing that anger is definitely tied to the victim mentality. It's more empowering than feeling worthless and powerless. Anger's higher up on that scale, that frequency scale. But dear Goddess, we do not get to take this with us into 5D. This is heavy, dense energy. And it's okay if you've been caught up in the drama of the Matrix. It's okay. Being angry at yourself for that, being angry at someone else for saying they don't want to be your friend anymore, for choosing to not grow with you. Whether it's friends of today or friends of past. Dear Goddess, do not let this anger last. Because this is only poisoning you. This is only poisoning you. It's time to disconnect and begin to create your own little bubble of a fantasy world for yourself. Listen to that intuition. Take time, disconnect from that outside world. Oh, in spite of having had my own purge the beginning of this week, like physical, emotional, mental, obviously then spiritual, it's just this whole purge, this whole cleansing for a couple days. It's time to actually let go of what no longer serves and take this time to disconnect so you can see that which no longer serves you. For instance, I'm actually looking at an alternate platform to Facebook. Facebook is not a very healthy platform for me. And I'm recognizing that. However, I do enjoy Instagram. I do like my TikTok just because of all the creativity I get to have on there. And I like my YouTube. However, with the censorship going on, it's very challenging. And right now, I know for me intuitively, I'm being called to go to some of these more independent platforms because they're about empowerment, and that's what I'm about. That's why I'm here. Is to really, truly put the power back in your hands so that we, you, and me, all humanity, stop allowing things outside of us to control us, because that is us giving away our power. This is why political correctness, this is why all of these things that when they happen outside of us and we get so worked up and even me, like I said, right now I am in this complete apocalyptic mindset. Because the things I have seen, the proof that I have seen, and then what I have endured myself in my life. And then you round that off with intuition. But I'm not going to deny that even this is clouding this. We have to clear this. We have to release these heavy, dense energies that are weighing us down and creating blocks within us, making too much noise so that we're not hearing this. It's time for you to listen to this, Goddess. So I'm gifting you this wonderful thing called the letters practice. Why are you angry? Who are you angry with? Write letters to him, her, them, your twin flame, especially your twin flame, dear Goddess. Oh, even I am going to be doing this because I see the same. I saw it today, and I ended up missing calls from him today. He blew up my phone because I was in such a low place that I sent him a message just saying thank you for everything. And I didn't say anything else, and then, yeah. It's been a challenging time as all of these shadows are really being amplified to show us what we need to heal, to show us this that we need to release. So write these letters. The key is do not, I repeat, dear goddess, do not send them. They are for you to purge and release what is not serving you. And I assure you, you will feel better. And if you don't, keep writing. Write the next one. Keep getting that toxicity out of you, because what is it doing? It's eating you up. This, revenge, anger, all these kinds of things that we point our finger, our power, point our finger outward towards, which, remember, everywhere your finger points, that's where your power is. Wherever your finger is pointing, that's where your power is going. So here we are pointing at these people. Well, that's like literally you eat the poison, yet you expect them to die. What? You're the one that's got the poison inside of you. It don't mean it ain't gonna do nothing to them, but it's sure having a devastating effect on you. I needed this reading personally. Oh, this is why a lot of times when I know I'm in a challenging space and I know I'm not aligned, this time I would say it wasn't that I wasn't feeling aligned. It was that, my shadow, she's like right there. She's right there. She's here at the party, yo. Because of where it's been. But I knew at the same time that it's like, please, I'm open still. So be open to releasing this. I mean, seriously, what have you got to lose besides all that feeling like shit, all that heavy weight? It's time to, again, release this, disconnect to reconnect. And this is what will really, truly tell you your next steps. This is what is going to empower you to feel better regardless of what is happening outside of you. And this is so powerful right now, is discernment. Right now, that which they're claiming is truth is a lie. That which are lies they're claiming is truth. It's so challenging to know what to believe. And the projection that has been happening for quite some time and then becoming more and more amplified is just astonishing. It's just astonishing as I've been watching it. I kind of kept to my own little bubble for so long because I lived in the underbelly. Remember, I didn't pay attention to politics. I haven't watched the news for 13 plus years. And then last year happened. And you know what I'm saying? And all of my intuitive radar bells just went freaking psycho. And I started doing research and digging and digging and digging. Not just sitting there watching the news. I never did. I'm a searcher. I love to Google and search things. I've been doing that for years. That's my way of learning things, especially as an entrepreneur. Let me tell you, that search bar is an entrepreneur's best friend, because you can go out there and find all kinds of experts to answer all your questions. Yeah. Like Google, is the moon made of cheese? You know what I mean? Just whatever. I'm going to stop saying Google because, I'm going to start saying web search. But right now, nothing is as it seems. Well, I say nothing, but yeah, pretty much. That which we were taught this realm to be isn't. And right now, there's so many of us, myself included, and you may very well be too, goddess. This is why for Thankful to Thrive Thursday, again, it's so perfect to be really recognizing that in order to not just to be surviving, which means to just be not even happy, you're just here, but to actually be finding some happiness for yourself. That's the key here then. Discernment. Discerning that to which you give your attention. Choosing to say, I'm out. I'm out. I'm actually gone in and I am going to be muting all anything political, anything right now. I'm out. I'd like to create my own little my own little paradise just right here in my house, because that's about all the further we get to go, right? That would be connected with my little sarcasm there was connected with my anger, because I literally am not allowed to fly to India to be with my twin flame because my Indian visa is suspended because of, I'm not going to say it, the shift, the consciousness shift, the ascension from 3D to 5D. Right now, things are restricted, which makes sense. You know, there's a lot of things that are shifting and changing and rearranging. At the same time, yeah. So I'm going to tell you, goddess, right now, that's your biggest, your most profound challenge right now, is the discernment of your thoughts. The discernment of what you are choosing to believe, what story you are choosing to tell about your experience here. What's interesting to note is after my purge days, the past couple days, I was so laid up. I had no energy for nothing. I literally laid there and I did some scrolling on my phone. That was about all I could do, was just lay there and... Well, all of a sudden yesterday, early evening, I was feeling better, feeling really well, really good actually. And I got on my computer and I actually completely did the beautiful new update for my Manifesting with Self-Love Ultimate Checklist, which is everything in that bad boy that I utilized and implemented to manifest my trip to meet my twin flame, our very first time in Goa, India. I had no money saved for nothing. I had no passport. I had never been off the North American continent yet. Not only did I manifest it, but the entire trip was manifested and completed in less than 90 days. That's $3,000+ trip around the world and meeting my twin flame in person on the other side of the world. It's pretty fucking awesome, huh? Which means it has a value of $3,000 plus and a trip around the world. And right now, it's January 20th, 2021, for the next 5 days until Sunday, January 24th. Oh, wow. That was a big monster stack. Is it? Yeah. Because it started yesterday, Tuesday, Sunday, January 24th, 5:55 p.m. It is only $5.55. Yes. Is not the entire package of everything I utilized to manifest this wonderful, incredible, phenomenal journey to the other side of the world not worth $5.55? Yeah. Yep. You can actually get that. I will drop the link below. I'm going to notate this. It's power.empowermentexperiences.com/MWSL checklist. That's Manifesting with Self-Love checklist. So MWSL checklist. Again, the link will be down below. I'm notating this. Okay, for you all. Carrying on. I share that with you because my mind was telling me it was impossible. It was impossible that I could actually achieve that. I mean, I was a struggling entrepreneur. What am I saying? Still in that challenging space, because I'm not a fan of the word struggle, and you'll find that with me. It's a very disempowering phrase. That said, I wanted to share that with you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these cards out because my phone cuts my videos. So I have literally like 6 minutes left to get through these cards for you. If there are any additional messages, I will definitely drop them in the description below for you. That said, holy freaking moly right now. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Right? This cracking us open is so we can grow, so we can release what no longer serves us. So more space is created to amplify and expand love and light into all that space and this world. That's why we're here, especially as twin flames. That's what twin flame union is all about. This whole joining together and amplifying unconditional 5D new earth energy love, source love, divine love. So, dear Goddess, it is time to share your voice. It is time to own your truth, to share, to speak your truth, to own your story, to really look at your shit and say, you know what? That didn't break me, but sure as the fuck made me stronger than what I'd ever been before. So we get to choose. Because for myself, exactly, I've been in this box and having this whole major shift where I am fully embodying this whole Indian goddess aspect of myself that is so intriguing. It scares me, but it's exciting because it's like, oh my God, am I allowed to be this? Am I allowed to do that? Yes. You are allowed to be, do, and have any fucking thing you want. So it's time to get out of your own way and finally make clear what is no longer in alignment with your life. What is not in alignment with that next version of self? What does not feel empowered? Who or what is triggering you? Oh my goodness, these cards right now. Who or what is triggering you? Which again, falls into this anger. I love when the cards just be validating each other. Anger. Who or what is triggering you? That's what this is about. So the letters practice. Do that. Do that. Because you are here on a double mission. As twin flame travelers, light workers, you, dear Goddess, are here to do both the work on yourself, but to also uplift humanity. Because in order to be this true, clear channel, we've got to be clearing the shit, be clearing out these lower, dense energies that are clogging the pipes. All right? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. I know my mind does it. My mind says, oh my God, it's got to be more complicated than this because that just seems too simple. It's just not working this way. I mean, or is it working? I don't know. Am I doing it right? I don't know. Stop. Trust yourself. Remember, seek mentors, support. I offer one-on-one intuitive clarity sessions. All right, we do them over Zoom. You get to keep the replay video. So, dear Goddess, the ultimate question is, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? If you are not afraid about a virus, about the New World Order, about communist America, if you are not afraid that about the future getting bright one day again, that one day again you will be truly free to be, do, and have anything. That right now these limitations are just illusions. They're just temporary. That you are a sovereign being with the inalienable right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You are given free will by the Creator, and nothing and nobody can take that from you. And when they do, or if they try to, as they are, that is a crime against humanity. And we are here to save humanity by being in our power, by rising into our power as the Wonder Woman that we, each and every one of us are, as these powerful goddesses who are here to anchor this new earth energy of empowered souls. Awaken to the realization that, wait a minute, I don't need to give my power to you. You don't dictate how I feel. You don't get to dictate how I live. There is just one thing that I feel all human beings should adhere to. Just one, only one. Do no harm. And everything else, live and let live. Just do no harm. And let everybody else just live. You live and let everybody else live. That's what freedom is truly about. That's what free will is about. Truly being in our power is each and every one of us have the power to choose. And you, dear Goddess, have the power to choose, and you are here to show others through your example of being empowered, of being a goddess risen out of the victim mentality, out of these lower vibrational states of being, of anger, of shame, blame, guilt, fear. Dear Goddess, I am here for you. This was a powerful message, and I know I needed it. I'm always tapped in for you. I'm always here to support you. Link to book your own intuitive clarity session is below, along with the link to the Manifesting with Self-Love Ultimate Checklist for dreaming around the world and beyond. Because, dear Goddess, the power is in your hands. Because it's always been inside you. Namaste.